Greetings, viewers. Today, I've got a opening video. I'll open the two Woolworths models that I had in my recent finds video. Well, if I open it, it gives people an idea of what the models are like. I did say the other night they were tricky to get out of the box, and they are a little bit. So I'll see how I go. Now, it turns out it was just a bit tricky to open because the sides here were catching on the inside of the box. So we'll have a look. Got these tabs, okay. Okay, you just turn these tabs. That was, I've opened them now, but that's it. Okay. So they're the fasteners as I drop one. That must go into the base. I did show the back of the box the other day. There's a bit more about Woolworths. Yeah, I thought I'd have to get a screwdriver. Alright, well, it's got like some rubber bands. Well, they're not, I don't know, sort of plasticky nylon stuff. I don't know whether the back comes up. You'd have to assume it would with with that. There is a little bit of dust on this model. Okay, I'll get those out of the way. Okay, opening doors. Left-hand drive, which I figured. Mirror on the left-hand side too. But that's all right. I do really like this model of Ford F100. I'd say that would be, oh, is it a flathead V8? I think it is. Yeah, that's the model. Now, does the top come off? I don't know that it does. Ah, all right. So you can have that on or have it off. Personally, I prefer it with it off. It's got floorboards, but they're painted blue like the rest of the truck. or pickup truck. Yeah, so that's it. It's not the finest diecast, but it's still not bad. You could actually buy one, and you could even remove the Woolies signage of it, possibly get some different wheels like I seen at a model shop I went to today. And you could hot rod it a bit. You could even repaint it or do anything with it, I guess. But it's a pretty nice model. I mean, it's $15, so what do you expect? On the base is the brand that it is. I couldn't read that, so maybe you can. I think it's up there in the right, the left corner. It could be a Motormax looking at it. Put it on the turntable. There you have the Ford F100 pickup truck from Woolies. I like how it's got on the side, proud to be Australian. And Woolies, or Woolworths, are an Australian company, I think. I don't know whether they evolved from the English Woolworths, and is there an American Woolworths as well? Probably related. So, yeah, but it's funny, proud to be Australian, and it's a left-hand drive vehicle. But anyway, that's all right. If it represents the vehicles that they had back in the 1950s, I guess that's okay. Next up, I'll open the Volkswagen T1, which isn't hard. They got these quick release tabs. So I will some more scenes from back in the 1960s. So you can see there it gets caught on the side of the box. That's why I didn't open it the other day. Limited time that I had. Oh, now this is the Volkswagen out of the packaging. It's a nice beige colour. Another telltale sign that this is a left-hand drive van. The doors on the side of the van open on the right-hand side, so pulling up to the gutter footpath. The only opening part of this Volkswagen T1 bus is the tailgate. It's not too much detail in there. Right in the back, there's a wall between the driver's compartment and the cargo area. And of course, there's a shelf over the engine. But not a bad model. Great colour for this age of vehicle. I've got a pair of 118 T1 vans by Welly, and one's bright yellow and the other's a bright blue colour, which I don't think are really period correct for a T1 van. We'll put it on the turntable and give it a run. There we go. I actually have one of these T1s in the 1/24 scale in the bright yellow. This is one I got from Kmart. So see, that yellow is more of a colour they painted the T2 vans in the 1970s, but I could be wrong. There could have been T1s getting around in this sort of shade. Now, this is by the same brand, Welly, but it's from I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago maybe. So different packaging on this model. Now, just to give you a comparison, this is the welly version of a T1 bus. And even though they're the same scale, the welly is a touch smaller. So they compare pretty well for a similar van. I think the bumper bars are a bit better on the Motor Max, because I did notice on the bottom of this one it's a Motor Max. But they're very similar. One's got some chrome trims around the front windscreen and the back windows as well, but that could be that being a more deluxe version and the delivery van being a more basic spec, perhaps. Who knows? I think these Woolworths 1/24 scale models are quite good. They have got some interior detail. They got seats, steering wheel. But I think they're more something to put on your shelf, and it'd look quite good, you know, sitting there. I particularly like this. As I said, I really like the colour of that Volkswagen van. It's a boring colour, but to me that's one of those drab colours that I notice in a lot of early 1960s vehicles. And that welly, I'm sure that's available again at Kmart in this dark red colour. But you can get that, and I think they've gone up to about $17 now, this one. But yeah, I think for $15 they're not bad. But when they're the original price, which I think was $25, I don't think they're quite as good value, but 15's not bad. Who knows, if they've still got a bit of stock, they might drop down to $10. So yeah, if you like your Volkswagens, which I know a lot of people do, I mean, that, to me, that's a great looking delivery van. And the Ford F100's a great pickup truck. Possibly in a lighter colour it might have looked even better, but the dark blue's okay. So there you go. That's the two Woolworths vehicles that I have opened up. I had a look at the 1930s Woolworths vehicle that they've still got in stock. It's a green pickup. I read the box today, and it's got a Ford sticker on the back, so it must be a Ford Model A or a Model T. For those that wanted to see what the models looked like out of the box. They're actually not too hard to get out. It's just a matter of the corners of the inside packaging get a little bit jammed. But if you're going to throw away the box, that won't be a problem. You can just tear it open. But anyway, all right. That's a wrap for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for viewing. Goodbye.